Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose. Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We have nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry. I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir, truly. I must be going.
My lady, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt!
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor! Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor! It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does. And I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes. You know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I am thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Don't tell me the old school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I've no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off. Kurt. It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Ptolemy and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it is certainly worthy of inspection. Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Teofredi. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of her allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Saad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the Bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Teofredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
And what of your war with Thélème?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tiafredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Teleme has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are, in fact, quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sardet.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tiafredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You are hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sardet.
The merchant is there.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
What will be your official title on Tiafredi? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor. nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master. I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's niece. All is in order. We will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't...
Troppo caldo. Stavo parlando con...
Perhaps he
L'hai
simply
visto?
celebrated his imminent...
Stavo parlando col microfono spento. Niente, ti stavo dicendo che oggi sono senza cam perché sono in déshabillé. Ho fatto la stessa battuta di prima, ma ho riso prima, uguale. Sono stravaccato sul divano e ho parlato per 2 minuti col microfono spento. Vabbè. Sono stanco. Forse dopo vado in palestra, magari alle 10, alle 11, e farò un'altra live magari dopo mangiato, che c'ho la pizzetta stasera. No, vabbè, Andrea, prima Scarlet Nexus penso di aver dormito, dopo devo andare a vedere la live, penso di essermi addormentato a metà. Proprio tranquillo oggi, tranquillo. Sì, oggi è tranquillità. Oggi sto tranquillo, bello scaramentato qua sul divano, birretta, patatine, che me le sono comprate io perché mia moglie non me le prende, che sono in dieta. Sì, oggi sì, poi domani è un altro giorno. Oggi sono qui da solo, tranquillo. C'è mio figlio che sta facendo la gara di Rainbow Six Siege, il grande, poi c'è Zane Boy che sta facendo Fortnite con gli amici e io sono in sala da solo, tranquillo, a giocare, tranquillo. Esatto. Sì, ma muti, non dovete dirlo. E quindi cosa devo fare? Questo gioco, ti stavo dicendo che poi avevo il microfono muto, non mi rendo mai conto che c'è il tastino giallo quando schiaccio io, che è GreedFall, comprato PS4. Sì, vero. Sonno pazzesco oggi. Infatti prima ti stavo dicendo che stavo facendo, per quello mi butto, perché stavo facendo Scarlet Nexus, ho fatto un'ora qualcosina di video, di live, perché sto testando la linea che ultimamente stava facendo un po' schifo Fastweb e mi stanno monitorando per una settimana, se no se fa veramente schifo devo cambiare operatore perché non mi teneva la live. Vabbè, oggi va bene, e quando li minacci di cambiare operatore magari ti cagano un po' di più, quindi fanno veramente le cose. E niente, ho fatto Scarlet Nexus, penso che dopo un'ora qualcosa mi sono messo a dormire mentre il gioco andava, quindi penso che ci sarà la mia live di prima, tipo che mi sono reso conto che penso di essermi addormentato, perché dopo un po' mi sono alzato, mi sono svegliato e c'era il gioco, quindi bella ragazzi, benvenuti, Marcodrums Games Channel, gioco vecchio. Devo alzare un po' il mega. Sì, schifo oggi. Oh, io lo... Infatti dopo vado a vederla anch'io, perché secondo me verso la fine... Aspetta che vado a vedere subito. Verso la fine dormo. Vediamo, Scarlet Nexus parte 4. Intanto andiamo avanti col gioco perché... Vediamo in fondo.
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men had free shore leave when we docked. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present.
No, no, non si sente, si vede che mi sono mutato, Andrea. Che figata. Oh.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Norns, you mean?
Cioè, io quando faccio vedere i filmati a voi ragazzi, faccio vedere anche la parte proprio...
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Norns.
di storia, eh? Io l'avevo già vista perché sono andato avanti, penso a metà gioco l'altra volta. Sì, infatti, sarebbe stato fichissimo. Ok, se mi dice ancora che devo parlare con lui nella storia, non so che cosa devo fare. E che cazzo, andiamo?
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin.
Ah, ma devo trovare il cugino, dai, ma vado
Be
via.
back soon, Captain.
Sì, grande capitano, andiamo a trovare il cugino. Allora, c'è una mappa in questo gioco? Trova il ciarlatano. Forse è questa, Costantin. Ciao ragazzi, benvenuti! Un po' di GreedFall versione PS5 però ragazzi, eh? Mi raccomando, poi non mancate stasera. Sì, 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 è carino, è carino, è carino, è carino. Beh, poi magari non piace a tutti, però c'ha la storia, c'ha il combattimento, c'ha delle belle arie. Adesso è fatto anche bene, sinceramente, di grafica e è anche più piacevole giocarci. E dopo ricordo... Oh, vedi, vedi, vedi. Toh! Una bella legnata sul crapone. Toh! Toh! Vai. Oh, sono in 3, eh. Sparagli. Oh, bella. In testa devi sparare. Ok. Saccheggiamo perché bisogna sempre saccheggiare. No, qui non è... E quindi ragazzi dopo ci sarà Scarlet Nexus, se vi interessa, e anche magari un giochino di macchine, perché è un po' che non faccio giochini di macchine. Allora, qui si può salire. Dov'è che devo andare? Ci sono un po' di problematiche in questi giochi ad andare. Però è fatto bene, cioè... Oh ragazzi, tra pochissimo Plague of Thales e lo ricomincio perché quel gioco lì è bellissimo, ok? PS5 e danno l'abbonamento col PS Plus di luglio. Avevo già scritto tutti i bei banner sul canale, eh? Sì, vero? Vero che si vede proprio? Hai ragione Andrea. Sembrava un po' strano prima. E tu calcola che modalità grafica, no prestazione. Quindi prestazione ci dovrebbe essere anche più frame, dovrebbe essere ancora più fluido di così. Però a me piace di più vedere bene, insomma. Se non scatta troppo. Non dà nessun problema alla vista, è perfetto.
Rejoice! A file only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again. Does it really heal
Sì,
everything?
assolutamente.
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Marcodrums.
Assolutamente. Io te lo consiglio. Infatti oggi non volevo andare avanti ancora a Scarlet Nexus perché è bellissimo, eh. Però c'ha di quei dialoghi che non finiscono più, mi sono addormentato. Dopo lo ricontinuo perché è bellissimo, eh. E allora avevo scaricato questa versione, ho detto c'è che la provo. Una volta che l'ho caricata ho detto c'è che faccio la live, una mezz'oretta così, 3/4 d'ora. Devo smascherare il ciarlatano? E smascheriamo.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Allora, vediamo un attimo.
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Ci crediamo,
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions.
Mi sa di cazzaro questo qua, eh.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's
Questo è un
take
po'
a
un
look at his card.
cazzaro. Questo è un po' un cazzaro. Devo fare qualcos'altro? Devo tirargli dei denti? Niente, dai. Sei un cazzaro, sei un cazzaro. Allora, vediamo un attimo dove dobbiamo andare. Quindi, questo che cos'è che c'è qui? Scopre dove trovare Costantino. Questo cosa c'è? Ah, è qua che smaschero il ciarlatano. Dietro. Allora, andiamo di qua. Smascheriamo il ciarlatano. Ai 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 ai, caramba, da dietro è qui. Ah, smascheriamolo da dietro, sto ciarlatanino. Lettera dell'oste. C'è anche queste cose. Sai che mi sa che l'altra... Ah sì, no. Ah, hai visto? Ciccio riccio. Anche i combattimenti, vedi Andrea, che sono più fluidi. Guarda che bello il pokerello che c'è sulle mani. Monete d'oro. Ah, qui c'è anche da andare poi a cambiare. A cambiare i vestiti, i potenziamenti dei vestiti. Andiamo a prendere quello da qua, questa qua. Sì, sinceramente sì. Pensavo più tranquillo, sai come... Ok, diciamo che qua gli ho dato mazzate, no? Adesso devo andare dal ciarlatano davanti, mi sa. Sì. Adesso gioco ancora un po', poi vi lascio che devo andare a fare la pizza. Stasera c'è la pizzetta fatta in casa. L'unica cosa è la pasta che...
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us to prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see
sì, amico Andrea. Una bella doccetta fatta bene. La spesina che è una gran rottura di coglioni, l'ho fatta stamattina. Mangio come un porco e poi stasera andiamo in palestra io e mia moglie e verso le 10, 11 così e ci smazziamo un paio di ore di palestra, un'altra bella doccina fatta bene, così che oggi è stata giornata spesa, giornata scazzo, io la chiamo scazzu, giornata scazzu sul divano e basta, praticamente non ho fatto un cazzo, quindi devo assolutamente fare qualcosa, assolutamente fare qualcosa. Dimmi amore mio. Va bene Andrea, molto molto volentieri. Io se ci sono in live, sai che sono qua. sto con voi, chiacchieriamo, parliamo, bla 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 bla. Anche se perché mia moglie mi sta dicendo che i piani sono cambiati, forse stasera andiamo a mangiare un gelato, quindi ingrasserò ancora di più. Fa niente. Niente balestra e gelato, quindi pizza e gelato oggi. Wow.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating.
Mi raccomando Andrea, da buon gamer. Sì, infatti. Oh, mi raccomando, prima di andartene, birretta o Coca-Cola, una delle due, vedi tu, e patatine, perché il buon gamer deve avere patatine e birretta o Coca-Cola. Ok Andrea, compra adesso che vai a fare la spesa. Ciao, stammi bene. Ciao Mitico, grazie del passaggio, ci vediamo, alla prossima live. Ciao Mitico.
Blue eyes, quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'd be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Ma sì, paghiamo, dai.
To cover your expenses.
Excellent. Honest books makes for honest friendships. Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band
Ciao,
of
ragazzi.
ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya.
Sto cazzo, thank you per information, sono dato $25.
Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint? Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Allora, lui mi ha detto sta cosa. Si può andare... A parte che qui c'è qualcosa da
This
prendere.
furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to make some local metals, but once done, we can make the right one.
Locked.
Ah, la chiave.
Locked.
Cacchio. Bisogna usare l'abilità di scassinatore. No, ancora non c'è niente, vabbè. Di solito c'è roba. Guardate che era. Oh.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he's the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners. Making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace, and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
Arrestiamo, dai.
But I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
My lady, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard
No,
enough.
no.
You are under arrest.
How unjust.
Quindi ti arresto o me ne posso andare? Io penso che me ne posso andare. Exactly. No, andiamo all'ambasciata, dai. Andiamo questo qua.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say that I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
Consegna.
In the Coin Guard tavern.
Bella ragazzi, consegniamolo.
Did you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you to hurry.
Governor Burren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Tear-Fredy. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
Dammi soldi.
Goodbye, Excellency.
$50. Grande. Wish you. Comunque è bello lungo, eh? Non lo ricordavo così lungo, ragazzi. C'è qualcosa di più figo? No, non c'è un cazzo. Ok, vediamo. Oi, qui c'è qualcosa. Monete e munizioni servono sempre, ragazzi. Che cos'è che c'è? Questo che cos'è? Proviamo ad andare qua. Che è questo?
Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with? Thank you for your visit.
Niente, per adesso niente. Non c'ho bisogno. Però stai tranquillo che ho bisogno di comprare. Là, Davide, è tornato dal lavoro? Mitico! Bella lì, Davide. Sto facendo un po' di GreedFall versione PS5 che l'hanno data in versione gratuita di questo gioco. Ero già andato avanti parecchio sulla PlayStation 4. Oh, che bello, mitico. E come si dice, ero andato avanti parecchio. E ho voluto provare. Ok. Una lettera abbandonata, perché a noi ci frega molto delle lettere abbandonate. Sarà qualche collezionabile sicuro. Sicuramente qui ci sarà qualcosa, oppure no? Chi è che scrive? Oh, uno che scrive, uno che si fa i cazzi suoi. È di qua, ragazzi. No, non è di qua. 70 metri, 60, 40. Quindi è qua. È qua dentro. (27, 20) è qua. Ah, eccolo qua. Chi è questo qua? Minchia.
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders.
In
fact,
sto
I've already
morendo.
had a word with your master at arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendants seemed to be hiding something. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise.
Eccolo qua
These
ragazzi.
thieves agreed to reimburse the original payment. It's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them.
Bella ragazzi, scusatemi, vi chiudo la live che è arrivato un amico a prendere Ratchet & Clank. A dopo ragazzi, statemi bene, da Marcodrums Games Channel è tutto. A presto ragazzi, a presto.